I'm Megan. I'm a director of guest services. I rate Google Calendar a 5 out of 5. For more reviews like this, click below. Okay, so with Google Calendar, we definitely made a huge switch to it once COVID hit and we were all working remotely from home. And so the problem was we were using a paper calendar before for all of our calendaring in our office across a lot of different people, and we needed one platform where we could all share the calendar, see the calendar, have editing ability of the calendar as well, and then also have kind of one person in charge adding to calendars and things like that. So it saved paper for sure, and then it helped us all stay accountable to what was on the calendar, being able to invite people to events as well on the calendar, and really just a lot of things. It helped us streamline our processes a lot in the office. There's a lot of things I like about Google Calendar. One, you can actually invite people even if they don't have a Gmail account. It does still work to invite them to the Google Calendar, so that's really handy. You can invite people to your calendar events, so say you're setting a meeting, you want to make sure that you know who all is going to attend, you can do that. One really nice feature of it, which a lot of other calendars have this, but I like the flexibility that's within Google Calendars, is you can set reminders for yourself. So you can set a calendar reminder, or you could set like an email reminder, and you can set when you want those reminders to come out. So if I'm having a meeting, I want to actually get a reminder a day before so that I remember to prepare for it. If I'm just, making a phone call or something like that, I maybe just want it 10 minutes before. So it's really flexible in that way. And then the phone app is also really, really handy. We use it a lot. It's really customizable. You can change the colors of your calendar if you want to. You can add lots of different types of calendars within there. So we have like a personal calendar, your office calendar, your management team calendar, and only the people who need access to those can have that access. And then you can take those calendars off when you want to just look at your personal calendar, or you can add them all in so you can see them all. So it's really customizable in that way too, which is really handy. And really it's so easy to use. There's really nothing else easier to use than Google Calendar, and I've used quite a few other ones, so I highly recommend it. So the one thing that I would say is kind of tricky with Google Calendar is the invite process and the sharing process of a specific calendar. So say you have your office calendar as an example, and you want to add like 5 people to that calendar. It's actually not always super easy to find the ability to do that. And if you aren't an admin to it, you yourself couldn't add someone to that calendar. So that can become difficult if, say, the admin isn't there that day or something like that. And then the other flip side is actually as the user being allowed access to a calendar. Sometimes it's just not always super easy to be added to that calendar, and I have found that some people do have a tricky time accessing it if they can't find the invite email, or they can't figure out how to turn on a calendar on their own Google Calendar. So I would say that's the one downside. It's just not always as user-friendly in the sharing as it could be, and then also as the finding of it if you're not someone who uses it regularly.